Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Into the Void Real Review. This time we are reviewing Dracula. Dracula is directed by Luc Besson. It stars Caleb Landry Jones as Dracula and Zoe Blue as Mina. Once again, we have a movie about the Prince of Darkness, the head vampire in charge. Sometimes he goes by the name Nosferatu. Hold up, that was a different movie that released December of 2024. That was one of my movies of the year. While that movie was more a horror movie and less a romantic take on the mythology surrounding the blood-sucking immortal monster, this one leans more into the love story aspect of a man who cannot accept his lover's death after she's kidnapped while he's off fighting a war that he seems to want no part of. When he fails in saving her, he ends up denouncing God to search for his loved one through the many reincarnations of man over many lifetimes.
Tell your God that until he brings me back my wife, my life no longer belongs to him.
I will admit that this rendition of Dracula can come off as cheesy in one scene and in the next scene come off as menacing. It is inconsistent in tone, and the delivery of what the director wanted to convey, I imagine, it isn't exactly what actually comes off the screen. There are funny moments that sort of fall flat, and I admit that maybe I am just experiencing a bit of Dracula fatigue, which may be clouding my overall perception of what I watched. After all, just like zombie movies, there has been a plethora of vampire movies that have been released generously over the last 10 years. This latest iteration just didn't work for me on a personal level. This Dracula, while not bad, it came off as just silly at times, and maybe that was the intention. I have to give it to him, though. This guy, he has a determination you just don't see that often. His love knows no bounds as he searches for his lady across many timelines, hoping to find the reincarnation of her. It's highly romantic in a sense and is out at the perfect time with Valentine's Day right around the corner. This movie does have some bite to it at times, pardon the pun, to stir you out of your slumber, like a scene where he searches for virgin blood to satiate his need to look young again and emerges atop a mountain of nuns who clamor for him incessantly like a pack of rabid dogs, or more apt sense would be cats in heat. There are practical effects that I appreciated involving decapitated heads and slit throats. However, there's an uneven CGI present in the form of miniature gargoyles that serve as Dracula's minions. But when it's all said and done, it all rings hollow, and I will admit I cannot quite put my finger on why that is. The silliness and vampire fatigue, I suspect, are the culprits. Maybe it's not my brand of vampire movie. Christopher Waltz as the priest does come in and inject some levity into the proceedings, and that helps some, but honestly, everything from this movie came away uninspired. I'm giving Dracula a 6 out of 10. Let me know what you thought of this rendition of Dracula in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I will see you the next time we venture into the void.